Hello and welcome everyone. If you can see me and hear me, please drop me a 777 in the chat box and we'll make a start. Okay, thank you all. And also please let me know where you are from. Brilliant. We have people here from London, from Birmingham. Welcome, welcome. Italy is in the house. Welcome, Italia. Cameroon, Bangladesh. Great to have you here, Isha from Bangladesh. Okay, Manchester is in the house. My name is Dr. Jav. Welcome everyone to the call. We have an amazing call for you today, and it's been a few days since we've had our prior meeting, and again, welcome everyone to this amazing call. Today is the 26th of October. So last week of October, Halloween is just a few days away, as is bonfire night, and then before you know it, within 67 days, we'll be at the end of the year. We only have 67 days until the end of the year. So my question to every single person on this call is, what are you going to do in the last 67 days? Are you going to go out this year with a bang? Or are you going to start 2021 as in the same place as you started 2020? Now, again, my recommendation for every single person on this call is to leave this year with a bang, a big, massive bang, so that everybody knows that you've achieved something this year. 2020 has been an amazing year for many of us. It's been a year of abundance and prosperity. And the good news is that 2021 is going to be even bigger and better. So again, my question to you is, what are you going to do in the last 67 days? Welcome, Barry from Cameroon. Great to have you here. Cameroon is in the house as well. Brilliant. So again, 67 days until the end of the year. What are you going to do? Today, we have an amazing special presentation. We have an amazing guest with us today who I will introduce in a few minutes. But prior to that, let me just let you know a little bit about him and why we do these calls. Now, what I've learned in the last few years is that the more successful people you are exposed to, the more successful you will become. And that is one of the reasons that we do this call. We want to introduce you to other very successful people. And again, something I learned myself a long time ago is that if you want to achieve something, you find someone who has already achieved what you want to achieve and you copy them. Now, on this call today, we have an amazing person. His name is Takir. Takir Abbas is from London and also Derby, and he's, again, in his young 20s. Now, going back a fair few years, Takir used to work in his father's restaurant and also in a bank. And as you know, being an Asian person, again, this is what he's told me, being an Asian person, your parents do not pay you if you work in the family business. So he was effectively broke, busted, and disgusted. And that was when he decided that, enough was enough. Had he stayed in that restaurant, obviously he was helping his family, very honorable thing to do. But is it not more important for you to do something yourself so that you can help your parents to retire? And that is what Takir decided to do. At one stage in his life, like I said earlier, he was broke, busted, and disgusted, and he had to do something else, which is why he started this amazing business. And he's obviously one of my partners, and he's done amazingly well. In just a few years, he's gone from zero to hero. And I'll say that again, he's gone from zero to hero. In the beginning, like many people on this call, he was a customer. In the beginning, in the first day, first few hours, obviously you don't earn anything, and henceforth you are only a customer, but he put his pen to paper, put his mind in the right place, and today he has the lofty position of chairman 50, so he's a six-figure, I'll say 6/7-figure earner in this business. Now that is absolutely amazing, and that is what many people on this call aspire to become. Takir has a team not just in the UK, but I'd say in every single continent in the world. He has thousands of customers that he is helping. Now, whether you've heard this or not before, the more people you help, the better or the greater and more prosperous you become. If you help people achieve what they want in this life, God or the universe will give you what you want. Service to many leads to greatness. And in all honesty, this guy is absolutely amazing. He is great. And he is helping this very minute thousands of people all around the world. In these last 67 days of 2020, he is traveling to almost every single city in the UK. And was it not for the pandemic at the moment, trust me, this guy would be in every single continent within the last 67 days of this year. Let me just see if Takir is on the call. Takir, are you on the call? If you are on the call, I'll try and unmute you. Just give me a second. So let me just give me a second. In fact, I'll make you co-host so you can launch your own call. So Takir, are you on the call?
Yes, I'm on the call right now. Just in a house meeting, and before I just go, I said, why not to just jump on a call? Yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay, brilliant, Takir. It's great to have you here. How are you in your house meeting?
Yes, doing really, really well. We're just signing a few people up over here in London, and yeah. So from Birmingham, I'm here today in London. Yeah.
Okay, Takir. We have 67 days left until the end of the year. It's just over 2 months left. It's not a very long time. Please enlighten every single person on this call with your I'd say with your tones. What should people be doing in these last 67 days? Takir, please take it away.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Jav, for actually inviting me onto the call. I really, really appreciate you guys. As you know, Dr. Jav is such a phenomenal leader, and not just Dr. Jav, but every single one of you guys in this call today. You have contributed a massive success to my success in this IM opportunity, in IM journey. And as you guys know, right now I'm actually in my trenches. My work ethic is going on to the best, and I'm just going out there and working every single day, because I know we have less than 60 days to go. I know Dr. Jav said 67 days, but we have less than 60 days to go. We have exactly 2 months to go until the 2020 ends. So for the next 67 days, for the next 60 days, what should we be doing in order for us to actually make success within this business? Is we should be going out our way to help as many people as possible in this business, in this opportunity. A couple of days ago, I was actually in Birmingham, and waking up in the morning and sleeping late night and doing meetings every single day. Why do you really think I do meetings every single day? Not because I like to do meetings every single day and sleep very late and wake up in the morning. Is because of the hunger and because of the why and the dedication that I have in this amazing opportunity. I really like to see people becoming successful for the next 60 odd days. I want to see you guys winning. I want to see you guys making the profit on forex. I want to see you guys winning on the network marketing. I want to see you guys actually doing something within this business so you can able to make the success, right? I mean, how long would it take for you to make success? Why do we only celebrate other success? I know we should really celebrate other people's success because we are going to get the same success, but how long will it take until we are going to celebrate your success? How long will it take we are going to celebrate your success when it comes to the network, when it comes to trading, when it comes to learning on the vibrator, when it comes to learning on the harmonic scanner? So what I would do for the next 60 odd days is I would work like absolutely crazy, right? I would simply say no as an answer. I would say yes to everything. Okay. Now, what I'm doing right now, ladies and gents, for the next, 2 months is I'm traveling to cities by cities and country by country by reaching out to people, by helping people, right? By showing them the opportunity, by sharing this information with them, because you never know the amount of lives that you can impact. It is impossible for you to even think the amount of lives that you can impact in this business. Is possible to really go out there and to really change lives. I remember, a couple of years ago, I was actually traveling to Africa, and a lot of people were actually doubting me. A lot of people were saying to me, do not travel to Africa. But I still did, because I wanted to finish the fourth quarter, a strong fourth quarter, right? So right now, you should know that we are, in the last 2 months, we have to physically, go out, go outside, go to social media, go onto the Instagram, go onto Facebook, go onto your social apps, and then get people from there, right? talk to people, talk to your friends, talk to your family, give them the opportunity of the Academy of I Am, because you never know, that person that you might be sharing this information with will probably bring 5 customers and 10 customers, and your business can really grow. So for the next 60 days, you have to have full focus. For the next 60 days, your goal needs to be clear. For the next 60 days, no distraction. For the next 60 days, just positive mindset. For the next 60 days, we need to make sure that we can believe in our goal, right? And not just write the goal down and say the goal is going to happen. A goal is just a goal. If you don't write your goal down, it's just a wish. And a goal is a goal. When you go out there to make it happen, then you are going to achieve your massive success. We have a great leader in this call as well. We have Mandeep. Today, she actually gave 2 trades on ECC 11 and they all hit TP. Now she's a servant leader. If you can be like her, if you can be like Dr. Jav, if you can be like the leaders that are working every single day, then one day we are going to celebrate your success at the end of the year. So ladies and gents, you know that if you really want something really bad enough, you are going to go out there and you are going to make it happen. So we have exactly less than 2 months to go. You make a decision. What do you want to do? Right? I mean, are you fed up of being in this position today, next month, and the month after, and then the next year? Or do you really physically want to do something and you want to make a change? If you want to make a change, okay, write down you want to make a change. I want to see some comments. Go into the chat box and write down you want to make a change. If you want to make a change, write down we want to make a change. At the end of the day, we are here today on Zoom call. We have a lot of time to our hands, and now we really want to make it happen, right? So you are on a Zoom call. You have dedicated your time, your energy, your money, everything just to be on a Zoom call. And now what we want to do is we want to make a change. Now, to make a change, we have to put in the work for the next 60 odd days. We have to put in the work. We have to put in the work. Then the success will speak for itself. So Dr. Jav, what I will do for the next 60 days is I would write down my short-term goal and I would simply work on that short-term goal. That's what I would do for the next 2 months. And ladies and gents, before Dr. Jav asked me another question, I want to make sure that you guys are going to be working like you should be working. Okay, not just coming onto the Zoom call and just listening, and then from there tomorrow not taking no action at all, because nothing is going to happen. Okay, so for the next 60 days, let's work, let's connect, let's make it happen, let's do more Zoom calls. And what I am doing for the next 2 months is I'm actually traveling to more than 72 cities for the next 2 months. I've made a list already, the cities that I will be traveling to. I'll be also going to another 5 countries. So I'll be traveling to 5 countries alongside with 70 plus cities. So my work ethic has to be the best. My work ethic has to be none to the best. The reason why is because if I'm saying it, I have to prove it. I have to do it. Okay, so for the 2 months, I'm not relaxing. I'm not, in my house. I'm outside working. I'm outside, showing the plan. I'm outside doing meetings. I'm outside, helping other people to really get started. And you never know, in the next couple of weeks, if somebody learns this skill, if somebody learns the strategy, if somebody learns how to make money, if somebody learns, the network, you never know, that person might change their lives because of you. So that's what I would be doing, is I would focus on my work. I would be ready to. Dr. Jab, you have another question?
Yeah, brilliant. So you talk about short-term goals, and obviously I've been speaking to people in the organization, and some of these are P150s, some P600s, and they all say to me, I want to become chairman by the end of the year. So would you say that was a short-term goal? What would a good short-term goal be for someone who's maybe a P600, P1000?
Amazing. Okay. So a short-term goal for a person who's a platinum 600 or a person who's a platinum 150, a short-term goal for that person will be, I am so happy and grateful now that I have 3 platinum 1000 at the end of the year. So if you're a platinum 150 in this call today, ladies and gents, or if you're a platinum 1000 in this call today, or platinum 600, your goal should be as a platinum 600. I'm so happy and grateful that I now have 3 brand new platinum 1000 at the end of the year. Our goal is to become a chairman. Our goal is to become a chairwoman. But chairman and chairwoman is not going to happen because you're only looking at chairman and you're only looking at chairwomen. That means you're looking at your position. If you are going to look at your position, you are never going to achieve that position. This is helping people. This is helping your organization to grow. Okay, how did you think I become a chairman 10 in this business? How did you think I become a chairman 25? And how did you think I become a chairman 50 in this organization? It's about helping people. You got to help others to get where they want to be, so you can also get where you want to be as well. Okay, so for a platinum 150 or for platinum 600, your goal should be the short-term goal. I am so happy and grateful. At the end of the year, I have 3 platinum 1000 and above. Now, once you have created success in your organization, okay, once you have created success in your organization, your team is automatically going to work. I'm just over here in a house meeting right now, and we just signed up 4 people here today, reactivated their account. As I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you, right? Look, I'm just with few people right here. Okay. Now, if I just speak to them today and they sign up into the business, do you really think that my goal will be a chairman 100? My goal is not a chairman 100. Now my goal is to impact people. My goal is to help as many people as possible. So if I help these guys to make money, if I help them to make money on the ECC 11, if I help them to make money on vibrato, if I help them to make money on the harmonics, or I help them to make money using their smartphone, my business is going to grow. Your business is going to grow. So now what we really want to do, ladies and gents, is our goal is, yes, a chairman. Our goal is a chairwoman, but we need to make sure that before we even go to chairman or chairwomen, we got to break our goal down. We got to help with the people and help them to make money, right? Now, if you are going to help somebody to make an income within the next 2 months, if it's networking, if that person is going to become a platinum 1000 in the next 2 months, I promise you that person would never leave you, because you are putting bread and butter on the table because the money that they have made in this business. And if you're only thinking about yourself, then it's not going to give you anything. It's not going to give you any results that you really want to have in this business. Okay, so think about others, and then you will get what you really want when you help others to become successful. So I'm so happy and grateful that I have now 3 brand new platinum 1000 at the end of the year. This is your short-term goal. Your long-term goal is 10 platinum 1000. Your long-term goal is 10 platinum 1000 by next year. Put a date onto it. Let's go and let's work. That's what I would do. 3 platinum 1000, Dr. Jav, for the next 2 months.
Okay, so 3 platinum 1000s will make you into a P2000.
Yes. Yeah, platinum 2000. Absolutely.
Yeah, and yeah, as Takir was saying, that will lead you to the chairman position when you have at least 10 P1000s in your organization by, say, the middle of next year. Thank you for that answer, Takir. Now, another question I get asked many times from people is, I mean, a lot of people on this call want to build their business. They want to become financially free. And a common question is, once someone joins the business, how do I taproot that person? What are the next steps? How do I ensure very quickly that the person that's just signed up also becomes financially free? So how do I taproot someone very quickly once they've joined?
Absolutely, good question. So how do you taproot a person when a person joins very quickly? Let's just say within 72 hours. This is what I do, ladies and gents. Let's just say if I signed up today Dr. Jav, and he is now in my business. Dr. Jav is in my business. I want to make sure within 72 hours, Dr. Javs makes money. I want to make sure within 72 hours, he makes his money. I also want to make sure within 72 hours, he has his list ready. The list of the names and the people that we are going to target. Now, do not prejudge. every person that you have on your phone, every person that you have on your list is a potential chairman, is a potential chairwoman. Okay, so what I want you guys to do is write down and tell Dr. Jav, or tell your customer, or tell your guest, okay, to make a list of their contact. Within 72 hours, help them to make money. Also, what I do is I help the customer to, launch. I help the customer to get launched into the business. Now, once the customer is actually launched into the business, right, the customer has a plan what exactly is going to happen, what they have to do for the next 1 week. Log into im.center. Log into im.center. They are physically connected to the training, they are physically connected to the educators, and also the major thing is, and the big thing over here is the Zoom calls. If they are connected to the Zoom calls, and if they are connected to the training, and if they are connected to the softwares that all these amazing leaders do training on a daily basis, your customer will never leave you, and the customer will say, hey, listen, I want to build this business now because I can physically see the results. If your customer will make money within the next 1 week, they are going to feel really, really excited, right? They are going to feel like, wow, this is amazing. So what I do is Dr. Jav signs up for the very first time. He makes £50 in his first 1 week. I tell him to withdraw the £50 out from IC Markets or from any broker that you are using into the bank account. Now, when he physically can see £50 or £100 deposit, he started with his account and he's made a profit, and he's withdrawn the money out back into his account. He's going to feel excited, and he is going to ready to speak to people. He's going to ready to serve, and he's going to ready to become the platinum 150, platinum 600. But you got to make sure that you are giving the right information. You got to make sure that they are connected to David Emanitier. You want to make sure they are connected to Abdullah. You want to make sure they are connected to all these amazing superstars, right, within this business that are making absolutely a killer, right? You want to make sure they are connected to the Zoom call. You want to make sure that they are connected and they have the reason and the purpose and the why they want to do this business, right? Just at the beginning, launch is everything. If you are going to launch your customer the right way, you are going to find many, many contacts. It's not just about sign up. It's just not about sign up. Sign up is absolutely fine, right? But it's about how you are going to launch the customer. How are you going to help them to make money? What exactly you're going to do for the next 72 hours so you can able to help your team to grow, right? How do a taproot make a list? How do a taproot, hey, go onto your social media, go onto your Instagram, okay? And can you post this picture? They don't know what the picture is. Can you do it for me? So while you're actually taprooting a person, for the very first time, if you're going to say whatever to them, they are going to listen to you, right? Because you are in control. When a customer signs up, you are in control. You control the conversation, not the customer. So you tell what the customer needs to do, they will do it, they will listen, as long as it's part of the business only, okay? Outside the business, they probably won't listen, okay? So if it's related to business, of course they will. If it's going to impact them and help them to change lives, then absolutely 100% they will listen, and then you can able to grow with them in this opportunity.
Brilliant. Thank you for that, Tigger. The other question I had was, I had this question today. We're building a very, very big organization in Africa where the national wage is quite low. How do we help people in Africa through retention? How do we, I think you've answered this a little bit anyway, by introducing products and making sure people know where the IM Center is and so on and so on. But in Africa, the national wage might be the same or just a little bit more than the monthly fee. How do we help those people stay within the business?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, Africa is very close to my heart. The reason why I say this is because I have seen, the people suffer the most over there, through many difficulties, the problems that they are facing over there. And by saying this, it's also rich. A lot of people are there. They're doing really, really well. And when it actually comes to Africa, how do I really build my business in Africa? Today, we have more than 1,000 customers in Africa, and they are paying customers every single month. Number one, Okay, number one, I know money, okay, is the problem. So if money is the problem, let's take that away, right? Let's find out what is the solution if it's not money. If the solution is that you want to make the success, right? You want to make the income in this business, and the monthly subscription, is costing $174, which can be too much, okay, for a person, a average person in Africa to really join. I would really say that make a goal. Yes, I'm def Cameroon. I've been to Cameroon. I've been to Douala and I've been to Yaoundé. I was there twice in Cameroon, and I also speak some French as well. Bonjour, ça va? Right. So what I would do is, for the people in Africa, I would simply help them to make money, right? I would help them to make money on forex trading, right? And I would have a target on a daily basis. I would have a customer target. I would also set up a ECC 11 strategy of vibrator or harmonic scanner from a local leader, and I would ask the local leader to give them the training in the country, okay, on a demo account for the next couple of days, and then feel free to go on to live account and trade from there. Just have a target for the next 20 days, right? Have a target for the next 20 days and make $10 a day. If you can make $10 a day on the foreign exchange market, right, and times by 5 days, okay, that's a 50 US dollar. You want to times that by 1 month, that's 200. You have no problem for the retention. You have no problem. You just need to simply make $10 per day. Do not gamble with your money. Do not over leverage your account. Okay, if you want to start with minimum $100, in your account, and make $10, ask your customers, if you're serious, let's help them to make $10. I know it's going to be difficult. It's not easy. Even in the UK, it's not easy. Nowhere is really easy. A lot of people say, UK is where a lot of opportunities are. Yes, UK is opportunities here. US is opportunities, but every country has difficulties. Every country has difficulties. So for the people in Africa, I would simply break down my goal. If you guys are living in Douala, you guys are living in Yaoundé, okay, I would break down my goal. If you guys are in this call from anywhere in Africa, right, make a short-term goal in trading and make minimum $10 per day, right? Once you've made your $10 per day, then you can able to make $15. Nigeria, yes, David, I've also been to Nigeria. I was in Nigeria, I was in Lagos, I was in Abuja, I was in Potako, I was in Calabar, I was in Ibadan State, I was in Akwa Ibom, um, I was in Benin, I was in many places. So that's what I'm talking about. Yes, compounding. Yes, absolutely. When we are going to be compounding our money, okay, when we are going to be compounding our money, then the success will come. David, by the way, where are you calling from? Nigeria? Is it Lagos? I hope everything is well there in Ikeja. Yeah, Ibadan State. Amazing. So yeah, compounding your money. Once you compound your income, do not look at long-term goal. Do not look at short-term goal. Look at the compounding sheet, right? Look at the compounding sheet, how much money you are going to make, and have a long-term goal within the compounding sheet. Do not look at this person is making $20, this person is making 30. Look at your own goal, right? You want to clear the subscription, make $10 a day. It's easy to make $10 a day. That's 200 per month. Okay. Yes, Mr. Sorry, Dr. Jav, are you here?
Yeah, brilliant for that. And
you only have Dr.
Please don't speak French. I thought my French was bad
Bonjour.
until I heard yours.
Okay.
I've got 3 questions left. Next one is motivation. I've got people on this call that have been doing Zoom presentations every single day, 5, 6, 10 presentations every single day, and no one has signed up. How do we keep these people motivated? What should they be doing? And obviously it's a numbers game. People that want to join will join, and those that don't want to join, obviously you can't force them. So what do you say to people that have had tens of no's and no one seems to be wanting to join? How do they stay
Okay.
motivated?
Look, let me ask you something. Do not turn off your video. Okay. Let's just say that if I deliver the presentation to you, right? I deliver the presentation to you, you say no to me. I deliver the presentation to 20 odd people and they say no to me. Is it the presentation's fault or is it my fault? What do you say?
Is it the present? It depends. You're doing the presentation.
Yeah, I'm doing the presentation.
And the presentation.
I'm doing the presentation, right? And I've done the presentation to you. And I've also done the presentation to 20 odd people, to 30 odd people. So is it the way that I'm presenting the business? Is it my fault, the presentation's fault, or is it the people's fault because people are not joining in the business? Because yesterday I did 17 calls. Excuse me. Yesterday I did 17 calls. And over 27 people signed up.
Yeah.
So whose fault is it?
It's the presentation.
Absolutely. Is how you presenting the information. How do you present your presentation, right? I see a lot of people, they are presenting the presentation, the guest is muted, they deliver the whole presentation without engaging with the guest, and they expect the guest to sign up at the end of the presentation. How is that possible? I'm doing a presentation to Dr. Jav. Dr. Jav video camera is off. Okay, my video camera is off. You can hear me now?
We can hear you, but we can't see you.
Yeah. Okay. Because I turned off my mic, right? Now, if your guest presentation is mic off and Zoom, the video off as well, and you're delivering the presentation, do you really think your guest is listening? Yes or no? Most likely not. Most likely they are eating kebabs, or they are actually, they are eating and they are listening, but they're not really interested. So number one, when you're going to deliver the presentation, the number one thing that you need to do is make sure if their audio is off, which is absolutely fine, the video must be on. So Dr. Jav joins the presentation for the very first time. Hey, Dr. Jav, thank you very much for coming onto the call. I really appreciate you. Is it okay if I can ask you to turn on your video, please, sir? If you cannot, if you cannot turn on your video because you're in a place that you cannot turn on your video, then at least I need to speak to you. Okay, so you have to turn on your mic. If you cannot turn on your mic, then thank you for coming and I'll speak to you later. Because chances are the guest is not going to listen. The guest is not going to listen to the information. That's number one, right? Number two is the way that you are presenting yourself. Okay, the way that you are presenting in a presentation maybe is not the right way. The person needs to hear the information. I cannot present the same information to 24 people, ladies and gents. I cannot do that. It is impossible. I cannot deliver the same speech, right? The same presentation that I did yesterday. I don't know if you guys were on my call yesterday, right? Do you think it's the same presentation that I delivered yesterday and today? No, absolutely not. Yesterday I talked about mentor and mentee. Today I didn't even use a mentor or mentee. So it's the way that you present yourself in a presentation that will give you the success. So number one, make sure you are engaging with your customer. They're not going to eat you. Okay. Make sure you are engaging with your customer. Make sure the video camera is on, or make sure that they're talking to you in mic. And then what you need to do is, once you are delivering the presentation, once you are talking about the presentation, say their name, right? Say, hey, Dr. Jav, in the last 2 years, how much countries have you traveled to? How much money have you exchanged? Then go into the next slide, mention the name, so they are engaging with you. Keep the person engaged. You will see the massive difference. Also, the way that you present the opportunity, the way that you present to a customer, they will also join in your business. I always edify. I edify my team. I edify you guys. If somebody is calling from Cameroon today, right? Somebody says, I'm calling from Cameroon, and they are the guest in this call, and they're from Cameroon. Do you think if I'm going to edify someone in my team in Cameroon, that's going to show them, oh, there's a person in Cameroon already doing it? You know what? I'm going to try it out. So you got to engage with your customer, right? Also, you got to make sure the customer listens to what you are saying and keep them engaged. They will definitely sign up in the business.
Okay, yeah, engagement is very, very important. Thank you for that, Takir. So the next question was, what are you doing today, Takir?
Say that again.
What are you doing today? What are your plans for the day? For today, what have you done up until now? What do you tend to do until the evening?
Today, today I woke up 7 a.m. and I left the hotel. I was actually in Birmingham. Okay, so I left the hotel at 10 in the morning. And then, yeah, since then I've been doing meetings after meetings. I have my diary ready for Sunday evening. Sunday evening, I have my diary ready, and then I work for the next 1 week. So I know exactly which cities I'm traveling to. I know exactly how many Zoom calls I'm gonna do. I know exactly who I'm gonna meet. I know exactly the flight needs to be ready. I know exactly what I'm gonna do for the next 7 days, so I can have the momentum in my business. Because Sunday evening is where I plan everything. Sunday evening at 10 p.m., I plan after the leadership call, okay, what I need to do for the next 1 week. So, ladies and gents, you need to understand, I am not different. I don't have no superpower, right? I'm no different than you. I'm no difference at all. I don't have superpower. Look, I have a smartphone, okay? I have a laptop, and I have 2 hands, 2 eyes, everything exactly the same. The only difference is I know how to use these. Do you know how to use your smartphone? Do you know how to use your laptop? Do you know physically how to use these tools so you can able to physically make some results? A lot of people in IM.center, they know how to use the tools because they're making money, right? They know how to use the tools because they're making money. If you will know how to use your tools, right, you are going to become successful. So, I have my plan ready. I know what I'm going to do. I know that I need to attack the day and not the day attacking me, right? You wake up in the morning, you're in a bad mood. You are going to have a bad day. You're going to go outside. You're probably going to say a few words to someone else that who never even heard you speak. It's not their problem. It's actually your problem. So when you wake up in the morning, first of all, appreciate that you are breathing today. Appreciate to God, okay? And then you start your day and you are going to say that I am going to win. My video is still off. My video is still on, I think. I am going to win, right? Yes, sir.
We can see you. It's okay, Takir. We can see you. The last question, Takir. We've got the virtual conference in 2 weeks. And do you have a message for those that have not yet registered for the virtual conference?
For the virtual, I have no messages. I have no messages for those people who's not registered. If you have not registered for the virtual convention for next month, then I don't want to say anything, but we're not serious. We are not serious for the success, right? Every single day when I speak to anyone, right, I talk about the virtual convention, which is happening next month. If you have not booked your tickets, please do me a favor. Book your tickets for the virtual convention. The reason why I say it's important, Dr. Jav, I think, logged into Tony Robbins' event, which was live on Zoom. How was it, Dr. Jav?
The Tony Robbins event was absolutely amazing, and it cost $400. $400 for the virtual event. Now let's
Okay.
compare that to our convention.
This one is less than 25 US dollar.
Yeah.
Less than that. What we are getting in return is 3 days event. On top of that, okay, on top of that, after having the event, on top of that, what we are getting is the information and new services. So ladies and gents, you got to understand the information that you have in front of you is worth $1 billion. You need to make a decision now. Next month's convention is very, very important, and you can join anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world you can join the convention, and you can able to really learn. I'm telling you, the information that you are going to see, it is going to be unbelievable. So on that note, please, please, please book yourself the tickets.
Thank you for that, Takir. That was the last question, and it's been absolutely amazing seeing you here today. And I'm sure the team love to have you here. Thank you for answering all those questions. Can we please have some 777s and fire emojis in the chat box for Takir? Takir, we will meet you very, very soon when you're next around. I'm sure you're traveling to Africa, to Europe, Australia, the USA many, many times in the next few months, and the team is looking forward to meet you. Thank you again, Takir.
Thank you so much. And just before I go, I love to come down to Cameroon, Botswana, Ghana, Nigeria. You know, I've been to those countries. I have not been to Botswana, by the way, but I've been to Djibouti, Somalia, Ethiopia. I've been to many places in Eastern Africa, in Western Africa as well. And I cannot really wait to celebrate the success of you guys. I do know Douala and Yaoudi very, very well. And I have a lot of contacts in France, because you guys are a French speaking country. So I do have a lot of contacts in France. So maybe you want to target somebody in France. Go onto Facebook and type, Cameroonian living in France. I don't know. Maybe you want to type that, and maybe you want to search one person, and through one person you want to get a lot of people in the business. So that's what I'm doing on a daily basis, and that's how you're going to physically get the results. So I'll see you guys very soon. Hopefully everyone's keeping themselves safe, especially to David. Praise to you guys, and also to Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you, Takir. That was absolutely amazing. So again, thank you, Takir, for coming on this call. Thank you, everyone, for your questions. And just to summarize, work works. Things will not happen if you don't do anything. So we've only got 67 days until the end of the year, just over 2 months left. And if you don't put any work in, you'll get nothing back. So just make sure that you sit down and do something every single day towards the business, and amazing things will happen. For the last 67 days, you must not accept any distraction, and you have to have full focus. Now, when someone starts a new job, generally you have 90 days to prove yourself. The same applies to presidents, prime ministers of countries. You need to prove yourself within 90 days. We only have 60 days left, in fact, 67 days left until the end of the year. What are you going to do for those 67 days? Just make sure every single day you're doing something towards the business, and trust me, amazing things will happen. Write your goals down was something else that Takir talked about. We've had many discussions prior to this where we talk about goal setting and the importance of goal setting. In my particular case, I write my goals down every single day, and that is something that you should be doing as well. Write your goals down every single day and be in a positive emotional state, and live as if you have already achieved your goal, and you will achieve those goals. Very, very important. The final thing I want to talk about is, in fact, the penultimate thing is, don't look at, if you're building the business, don't just look at your position, look at the position of your team. So in my particular case, I'm ringing people in my team every single day to ensure that they succeed, because your success is my success. This business is not just about me, it's about every single person on this call. Finally, the virtual conference is just 2 weeks away. There's 2 weeks left till the virtual conference. I was at the Tony Robbins event over the weekend. The price for that event is, I think it was around $400. $400 for a 3-day event or thereabouts. In this particular case, we have a 3-day event. We are expecting around 100,000 people to attend that event, and the price is $25. Compare that to the $400. In fact, $400 was one of the lower prices. There are people paying thousands of dollars to attend. For example, Tony Robbins events, we're only charging $25. There's a huge difference. Please make sure you've registered for that event. Only 2 weeks to go. We have a list going in the group. Put your name on that group, on that list once you have registered. And thank you again, everyone, for attending this call. I will see you all at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. We have a guest presentation on Wednesday. Please plug your people into that guest presentation and let's make 2020 your best year ever. Thank you. God bless, and I'll speak soon.